My poor donkey. Chicken jockey. Ow. Chicken. You killed my donkey. The creeper done blowed up my donkey. Hey everybody, Joel Pirate here. Welcome back to the Hypermine vanilla server. I perched atop this post here, not to wait out the night, because, you know, I can sleep. I am the only one on at the moment. Miss Lapislori just left. She had herself a wonderful early morning stream. She got a lot accomplished. I was kind of fiddling around over here and watching her at the same time. But I'm just kind of up here right now getting a lay of the land. I'm about ready to start putting in the fences for the gated community. I'm not exactly certain how I'm going to do those yet. I mean, I know I have the layout. In the original design, the fence was nothing more than just 2 high planks, and I think that may be a bit boring, especially as much as we're going to do. I mean, we got to go around this whole thing pretty much. But I'm going to come up with, try to come up with a little bit different design. To make it look a little bit more interesting. Now, can I, let's see here, let's get rid of this guy. Maybe I can make a mad rush to the bed. Hiding back there like a punk. Let's see here. Yeah, I can make a mad rush to the bed, get to sleep on, and then we can start laying this thing out. And if I hadn't mentioned it, by the way, happy Wednesday to you all. Let's get a sleep on. And yeah, donkey dead. Creeper blowed up the donkey. I'm sorry I wasn't recording for the actual moment it happened, but yeah, new sword, not so great on creepers. It works good on skeletons and zombies, obviously, because it's a smite sword, but yeah, it doesn't work so good on the old creepers. So let's get rid of these guys so we can do what it is we got to do. Now, on the original map, oh, by the way, you may notice I put some streetlights in, and that is, ooh, Ender person. This is a variation on the original design. I have already changed out the variant. Ooh, let's get rid of this dude. They originally just had glowstone up here, but I didn't like that. It looked too cheesy and plain. And would you die already, please? Thank you. So what I did was I used these daylight sensors, and they are hooked up now, reversible, so that they're supposed to shut off in the daytime. I don't know why they haven't yet, but they're supposed to shut off in the daytime. What up, dude? Oh, you bringing me an arrow? You're a dude, man. Thanks. Here, let me come down and say hi to you. Thank you. So yeah, they're supposed to shut off in the daytime, and they actually do. The sun just got to get a little bit higher first. But I've been wanting that little doodad there for a long time, and I'm glad they finally implemented that. So we've got those. Now I want to start laying out the fence post here. Now there's going to be a lot of counting, so we may break in the middle of this, but let's see here. We got to go 26. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 22, 24, and 26. Okay, so that's the corner there. Now, on my original, I don't have them with me. Let me grab some stuff here. On the original map, this was, oh, for those of you who didn't catch it on the last episode, or maybe even before that, do I have? I don't even have. I don't has. I was looking for some iron bars. On the original map, this little cutout right here, there's a house that butts up right against it here. There'll be a house like right here. This was kind of open, but I put iron bars in here on my test world, and I really like the way that looks. So what I may do, is I may go back and do something similar, you know, come back here, have one of these, and here have one of these, like this, and then just have iron bars in these little sections here, maybe just on the front side, because I don't want it completely gated in. And I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put in some slabs on the tops of these, so I don't have to worry about things spawning on them, 1, and 2, it'll kind of cap it off. You know, with the road being a half a block up here, you can still see over the fence, and I don't know if I like that. Obviously, you'd be able to jump over the iron bars here, but, you know, it just, that's, well, no, you wouldn't, because if I had the slabs that go across it, Yeah, I don't know. But I'm going to start laying this thing out a little bit and get a little more work done. Let's see here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yeah, and so yeah, I'm going to do a bunch of counting here, get this all laid out, and then we will come right back. So hang tight. All right, well, it is coming along. I had to do some refiguring because I actually had screwed up here. Let me see if I can chop these down here real quick before the nightfall sets in. I had actually screwed up the cul-de-sac measurements just a wee bit. Also found out that the maps that I'm using, the cul-de-sac, when I laid it out, is not symmetrical. Apparently... well, either somebody's copying somebody or everybody has the exact same math problem, because the maps all had the same mistake in every single calculation of the circle of the cul-de-sac. So I think there's a little bit of copying going on between map making dudes, but no big whoop. I was able to straighten it out, and I think we're back in business now. Measurements are starting to line up yet again, and let me grab a sleep real quick. Woo. I put up a fence. I have no idea why. Doesn't do any good. Keeps the zombies away for a half a second, but other than that, that's about all the good it does. Now the whole reason I'm fencing this out now is because I want to start getting it a little bit more secure from the mobs. So what I will do is once the fence is up, then I will go ahead and start, lighting this all up, torching it up. And I did make, a stack and change of some torches. I got to get these saplings picked up so I can get things replanted here. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm going. And I did figure out a design here on the front. And I realized that I had built this one block too far close to the road, so I had to back it all up a block because measurements back there weren't lining up. So yeah, so what I'm going to do, like I say, I'm going to put iron bars in these little slots right here, and then cap the top edge of it with slabs. Now I might use a different color slab than just the oak. I mean, this is going to be a lot of oak, but that's okay. That's to be expected because, we're going for that 50s retro look. And they weren't using a lot of, exotic woods or anything in there. Now and that's not to say we won't use some in other parts of the build, because I most definitely will. And there's some really bright colors in this map, and I want to get some colors going here. So let's see. And I believe I was over here, and I need to make planks. Yes, I do. All the planks. Yeah, so yeah, the clay is here. These are going to be the driveways up to the individual houses. Again, got the sidewalks going here. I had a random pig walking around here. It's driving me nuts, by the way. Okay, so we were on 6 here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and then we had a gap of there, and then 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then we went down actually here, didn't we? We went 1 and 1. Now there's going to be a house right here, which is why this looks, let me see here. Let me pillar up here. Compare it to my other monitor, because I actually had to pull this up on my other monitor. Yeah, that is exactly what we want. Okay, cool. Ooh, Ender Peoples. Yeah, I even drew myself a map on paper, but it still wasn't lining up. So, yeah, ooh, I'm not looking at you. I swear I'm not looking at you. Now, these particular bits of the fence here, these are all going to be the 2 high, like this. I'm only going to do the decorative bit on the front because, again, these are privacy fences on the back sides here. So, you don't want your neighbor, peeking over or being able to peek, through the fence and see your business. You want him blocked off. That's just the way Suburban is. We don't want to look at each other. Thank you very much. Okay. That Ender Girl's making me mad. Let's see if I can whoop her ass. Nope, don't you run away. No? Alright, whatever. Now, first, I do have one of the, those of you who have ever played the Call of Duty on the Nuketown map, you will recognize this little, this is kind of a little spawn area. This is where, or rather, this is where you would spawn in on the map. One of the places. Let me put these in place here, and then you really kind of get a feel for it. Yeah. So you would like spawn in back here, you know, and then I think there was like a sand pit or sand pile back here, and then you come around and you've got this big yellow house right here, you know, that you run through, and on the other side is the aqua colored house, and there is like a little garden area back there that you spawn in at. And we do have the vehicles that are going to go in here. We've got there's like a school bus that kind of goes here, and then there's a moving truck that goes here in front of the pink house. So I've got to do those, plus there's going to be like a Jeep right in the middle here, and then there was a gate, you know, because this part of the map down here was not playable, but I'm not going to put that in because I want everybody to be able to go in and visit all the houses. Now, that being said, the aqua house, the pink house, and the yellow house were all furnished inside to an extent, which we will do. We will try to keep those as faithful to the map as possible. But the other houses, I think there was like 2 or 3 on this side and 2 or 3 on this side. They were just empty shells. We were never meant to go in them, so there was nothing in them. But we are going to go ahead and furnish them up quite nicely, as a matter of fact. And the very first house I'm going to start with is one right here, because this is where I'm going to end up living. So I'm going to get, I've got to get some, what is it, aqua? Let me look here. No, just light blue. Got to get me some light blue something or other. Probably wool to start with, unless I can think of a better block. There's a lot of wool used in this map because of the colors, but I'm going to try and use other colors as much as possible. Or other materials, rather. I want this to be made out of some pretty premium materials. Obviously, oak's not a premium material, but, you know, I don't want to use dark oak. It would kind of ruin the look for me. So, oh, hey, the lights went out. That's cool. So, yeah, I'm going to get to work. I'm going to finish up these fences, and then I'm going to start working on this little blue house so that I can move off the prairie there and into something a little bit more secure. And then we will come back. So you guys hang tight. Ooh, blazes. Hell blazes. Ow. 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 I'm burning. The biscuits are burning. Ooh. Okay. That crisis is averted. Okay, so I had to run back over to my storage room there at the witch farm, and I closed, well, you all remember the storage room. I went ahead and made a proper door and everything and labeled it and everything so everybody knows, you know, my stuff and wasn't just like fair game or anything. Because I am going to need every bit of it. Before I went, I recorded a segment with my microphone muted, so let me recap. I sheared the vine wall. And somebody had mentioned a while back, I don't remember who it was, but somebody mentioned that they weren't sure if we had one of those on the old world. Well, we did. It was over at Midnight Designer's Base. You know, if you didn't get over there too much, then you obviously didn't know it was there, but it was there. So, let me show you something else I'm playing with over here. You may remember the road that I built in the last episode or two, but I just started messing around with a design for a bridge. So I put in a pillar there. I'm going to redo it because I don't really care for the way it's turning out, but I am going to make a proper bridge so that this thing's not just, you know, supported in midair. I do kind of like this look here with all these slabs, and I may use that. I don't know yet. I think maybe a combination of smooth stone and those slabs, and I think that will really look good. But I had to grab some materials because, well, you can see I put stairs in here. Oh, let me dispatch of these gentlemen. Oh, and it's raining. Lovely. And I put slabs on the top like this. And then I realized, man, that's a lot of the same, like, color scheme going on there. And I didn't really care for it. So what I've decided to do is run to my bed, get a sleep on, before the zombies kill me. What I decided to do was, while I was over at the storage room, was go ahead and grab some spruce, grab some birch, and just try a couple things and see what works and what doesn't work. Man, there's creepers all over the entrance. Okay, is it safe now? Can a guy talk, for God's sakes? Okay. You need to die. Thank you for dying. Let me get rid of this guy. Really, that arrow just bounced right off of him. Okay. So yeah, what I decided to do, and I did get my iron bar thingies here. Like I said, try out the... Yeah, that looks good. Some like birch slabs and some spruce slabs. Let's throw down a crafting bench here, and we'll try this out together. So 2 of those. And you. Boop. And let's try these out. Boop. Ooh, I kind of like that. Let's try out some spruce. My inventory is so jacked up. What can go? Gunpowder, bye. Ooh, that's because that's exactly how you make slabs. You can go away for now. Let's see. Oh, I think I'm liking the birch. I think that's going to add more of that 50s feel. I mean, that's nice and all, but I think I like the birch. So I'm going to go with the birch. Cool. Yeah, so let me finish these up. Get all these dudes in place here. And that's exactly how that is done. Oh, you know what? That's actually kind of a neat little look. Might save that for something else, but not right now. Yeah, so I'll do this, and then we'll come back. Oh, finally. Geez, you can see I put like 18 shots on the damn dude, and he won't go away. And this guy obviously isn't going to go away because it's raining and, you know, because of the wonderful things he does. This guy wearing pink, good man. Represent. Real men can wear pink. It's all good. That it? That's everybody. Okay, everybody. Get my shears out of here. And it is raining. Yeah, I did not have the opportunity to sleep. I just didn't. I am the only one on the server, but I did not have the opportunity to sleep. Now let me tell you a little bit about what's going on. The very first house in here is a light blue house. I'm going to grab this XP real quick while we talk. This very first house is a light blue house. Now, the only other decent material that is light blue, anything I want there? Not really, no. And the only really decent light blue block of what I would consider premium materials is packed ice, but we have not found a packed ice biome here yet. So I'm just gonna have to use wool until we find a packed ice biome, and then I can come back and change this. Ooh, XP, gimme. I have finished the fence all the way around. I have finished the divisions in between the little houses and the things like this guy right here. This is just, kind of a divider between one house and another, so that this would be Mr. Blue House's backyard. And where he would have his barbecues and whatever 50s kind of things he wants to do. And then, there's like one there and then one there and, little bits here and there. But as I'm laying out Blue House, you remember that this wall here had to come back a block because it wasn't right, because of the screw up in the cul-de-sac. Well, look what it did to the driveways. The driveways now don't line up, so I'm gonna have to fix those. I'm gonna have to fix the street lights because they're off. But I want to get Blue House going here because I need a place to sleep. Blocks of iron, cool. Now there's a garage door here. This is a driveway. Do I have the clay? I do have the clay. That is awesome sauce. Okay, let's go ahead and get the driveway going in here. And you guys, okay? And you. Okay, cool. So, driveway goes here now. And yeah, it's off by, it's actually off by 2 blocks. That's fine. But I'm thinking for a garage door, I want to use the the iron blocks because they have that great horizontal texture going on there. So I think what I'm going to do is that, and that. I had originally thought about maybe using iron bars, you know, like in the fences here, but then you'd be able to see behind it, and it just, I don't know, I don't think it would work as well. And I spent some time over at our sheep farm that Tick built. Ooh, wrong button. But I want to get this house going because I need a place to sleep. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think is about what we were. Now, because this was in a non-playable part of the map, you may realize, or you may remember, those of you who have ever played it before, and I think I said it once, but right about in this area was a fence, or, you know, there was a barrier so that you were concentrated to this half of the map during gameplay, but this half was visible. Well, that house was never inhabitable, so there, you know, there's really no door. So I'm gonna have to figure out where I want to put a door. I'm gonna have to figure out, you know, a lot of things about this because, you know, I want this to be a livable structure. There we go. So this is where I'm going to be making my, well, I'm going to be making this my home for the time being. But yeah, we've got a nice little driveway here. I've got to rearrange these, you know, driveways because they're off. God, they're off so bad. But I want to go back through and boy, I'm just like all over the place today. I'm sorry. I spent some time at Tick's sheep farm gathering wool so that I could build this. And so once we get hard to build on camera and talk and speak and things. Yeah. My livable house. I'll probably put my bed there. This is going to be a garage. So there was no interior. Put a wall here. Yeah, I think I will. There was no interior here, so I got to figure this out on my own. Let's go back here. Give me another thing. Cool. This was a garage. I'll probably put my storage in this area. I'll have to change out the floor, obviously, because, you know, it's nothing right now. I need to figure out a door, and I think we're going to go... Can we go this way? We can, yeah. Or maybe we want to go this side. Yeah, I think I want to do that. So I've got to put in some kind of a walkway to my door. Doop, doop. Okay. And clay. Clay. Thank you. Oh, I got my player sounds turned off because I was riding minecarts. And I'll put some flowers in here, make this look real nice. That's going to be a chimney, and well, it's a faux chimney. The X is silent. Obviously, in my great woolen house, there will not be any fire going on. Maybe someday I may fix it, but you know, I think for the purposes of spawn build, I think it's going to be just fine. So. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today, kids. You know, I've rambled on way far enough. So let me come back here, color up so you can kind of get a really good look at what we're doing, and we'll call it good for the day. So there we go. In the rain and everything that's going on. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next one. Again, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, say something in the comments, and we will chat next time. Have a good day, guys. Peace out. Peace. Haven't you left yet? Leave. Bye.